Hi dog lovers, I'm Lisa the Holistic Groomer with more tips for a naturally healthy dog. And this is Hazel, my handy sidekick. So today we're going to talk about tear stains. What are they? I'm going to be reading a lot of this from my personal notes, so it'll be faster. Those unsightly reddish-brown stains found under the eyes, around the mouth, around the penis or vulva, and any place on the body the dog licks frequently. What causes them? They're caused by an iron-containing dye molecule called porphyrin. When the body breaks down red blood cells, porphyrin is released. This molecule is excreted in bile, tears, saliva, and urine. What can we do to control them? To prevent new tear stains from developing, you have to clean the area twice a day and then dry it, because wetness breeds bacteria, right? Okay. I love to use cotton rounds for this, these little guys, right? And they're so absorbent and they're very convenient. You fold them and they get right under the eyes. They're nice. Okay. You can then use cornstarch to help absorb excess moisture when you're all finished, or you can put on a little coconut oil, which acts as a barrier, all right? Also, for dogs like Hazel that are clipped, that are groomed regularly, you want to tell your groomer to keep that area short under the eyes, to clip that out. And, they'll probably naturally do it anyway. What causes excessive tearing? There are many possible medical conditions that have to be ruled out by your vet if your dog's eyes are constantly tearing. So first, take them to the vet if they're always crying, right? Teething puppies will tear, and that's normal, but that's only temporary. Your dog could have an eye infection or even an ear infection. If they have an ear infection, it will cause their eyes to tear more. So there you go. Once medical conditions are ruled out, you want to look at allergies, irritant exposure from dust or smoke, and diet as possible causes. So a poor quality diet filled with unsuitable or indigestible ingredients and fillers places stress on the dog's body. Cheap, low quality foods are a problem in a myriad of ways. Also, if you're feeding kibble, you're already feeding a dehydrated diet, which will ultimately lead to a dehydrated dog, and dehydration causes more concentrated tears, which will contribute to staining. If you're not willing to give up your kibble yet, the simplest change you can make is to avoid kibbles with red meat, chicken, or other cheap fillers. Look for hypoallergenic and grain-free, as well as one that is baked rather than extruded. It will clearly state that baked on the label. Also consider alternative protein sources such as whitefish, salmon, kangaroo, herring, a vegan diet, or even insects. Use stainless steel, glass, or porcelain bowls for food and water because plastic bowls harbor bacteria. Another cause of tear staining can be the water your dog drinks. Other than the fact that tap water contains chlorine and possibly fluoride, two substances that you and your dog should not be consuming, some dogs are sensitive to the natural minerals in tap water and in spring water, right? Spring water even has more because think about it, it's getting it from the rocks, where it lives. All right, so use purified, distilled, or reverse osmosis water, and that may take care of the problem right there. Get rid of the plastic bowls, I already said that. Okay, supplements. Certain supplements and natural remedies. Really? Are you gonna lick your butt on the on the video? Okay. Certain natural remedies can aid in reducing tear stains. They include omega-3 fatty acids, probiotics, and vitamin C. Many people find that adding a bit of raw apple cider vinegar to the food or water daily helps eliminate staining. Most food supplements for tear stains include an acidifier such as cranberry extract. Many have found relief in a daily probiotic, which will benefit your dogs in many other ways as well. So natural sources are goat milk kefir or yogurt, fermented veggies such as green jujus, Bam's beets, or mushroom broth. Or you can buy a probiotic supplement. And look for one with a minimum of 30 billion CFUs unless you opt for soil-based, in which case you only need 1 to 5 billion. Now, the one that I use and the one that I recommend is 4-Leaf Rover's soil-based probiotic. Do not buy Purina Fortiflora. It is so popular right now because, you know, anyone who pushes Purina products is pushing it, like maybe your vet. But I am linking an article on why you want to stay away from it in the description box below. I'll spit it out. All right, to clean. First of all, skip the hydrogen peroxide and the, what is the other? Oh, lemon juice, which are often touted as remedies because of their bleaching abilities, as they will irritate the skin if you use them regularly, and irritated skin under the eyes leads to rubbing and scratching and more tearing. Instead, reach for chamomile tea, aloe juice, colloidal silver, or even alcohol-free witch hazel. So my recipe, which I am including in the description box below, is to brew a cup of chamomile tea, right? Just plain old, where is it? Plain old chamomile tea, right? I get organic for everything if I can, okay? And then you just brew a cup as if you were going to drink it, you let it cool, then you add a tablespoon of colloidal silver, right? There's your natural antibiotic, which is safe to get right in the eyes. Many people just wash their eyes with this stuff. So yes, you can get it in the eyes. And then I add a teaspoon of cornflower hydrosol. All right, so what the heck is cornflower hydrosol? It's something you probably don't have on hand. Cornflower hydrosol, hang on, has many benefits, and hang on, Curly, come here, baby. It is it's mainly, it reduces swelling, okay? And it is very soothing to the eyes, okay? It's one of the best holistic remedies for irritated eyes. You can actually use it as an eye wash. There you go. If you can put it in the eye, it's safe to clean under the eye with it. Okay, so, and like I said before, you then want to dry the area after you clean it, and then you can finish off with a little cornstarch or a little coconut oil. Okay, so here you go. Here's mine. Oh, another thing, when you make all these potions and concoctions at home, you've got to label them and date them, because you're not going to remember what's in all of your little containers in the refrigerator or wherever you're keeping them. Buy the labels that are made for the freezer. You can just Google freezer labels, because they resist moisture, like they don't come off. You can put them on a container, plastic, glass, whatever, and you can put it in the, I know you love this stuff. You can put it in the freezer or the refrigerator, well, not the freezer, but in this case, the refrigerator, and the labels won't come off. So label everything. All right, so I just dunk my corn round, yeah, my cotton round in here. Let's see, can you face the camera, little Curly? And you can see she's really dirty. I didn't do anything to her yet today because I knew I was filming this video. So normally I clean under her eyes first thing in the morning, and I didn't today, so they're filthy. All right, so there, I just clean under her eyes with this. And chamomile naturally lightens hair too. For you blondes out there, you may already know that. Okay, so it has its own natural, safe bleaching qualities. Another reason to use it. All right, so I clean well. I also clean all around her mouth, because she can eat this too, if she so desires. Like if she starts licking it off, it doesn't matter. It's all edible. It's all good stuff. And then I take another, right, hang on, we're gonna show how dirty. You're such a dirty little girl. I am. She's only happy when she's dirty, I'll tell you. This dog should not have been white. God played a cruel joke. All right, you can see how dirty, you know, this is. Okay, then I take another one and I just dry it well. Okay. And then I finish with a little bit of cornstarch, or in this case, I'm going to show you all these commercial products, and I'm going to tell you whether any of them are worth buying. Okay, so then I just dry her off, and then rather than cornstarch, I'm going to take this cute little brush here. This is what, IMV powder. IMV sells these little brushes, but they're extremely overpriced, so I got one online for like $1 or something. And I had to wait forever for it because it came from China, you know, but whatever. I think it was a pack of 3 for less money than 1 from IMV. So there you go. And then I just dab this on. And no matter what, she's so dirty that, you know, her face isn't gonna look great. But you can see under her eyes now is clean. All right, and this is going to help it absorb any more moisture and act as a bit of a barrier. So IMV makes some good stuff, right? But it's expensive. Now this is the powder, and like I said, you can just use cornstarch. And when this is gone, will I buy it again? No, I'll just use cornstarch. But I do like these, you know, things, because like this was just the least expensive one I could find online, and it has vitamin C in it and B5, different whatever, blah blah blah, but it comes with its own little cotton rounds. It's already soaked. IMV makes the same kind of thing, the wipes, right? And then we have, now this is for professional use. Shazam is actually a bleach. And when you it's a gel, it's a clear gel, but it bleaches under there and the hair, and you know, we use it in the grooming shop sometimes, but you can't get it in the eyes. So when you use it, you have to use mineral oil, which, like, this is eye safe. It's just a convenient way to put mineral oil in the dog's eyes. All right. And then you have things like a Toro stainless look, which is, I'm going to show you what this looks like, because I know you people out there are curious. So I don't know what kind of dog this is really good for, but it doesn't look good on Hazel. Like when I use this, it's a cream and it's supposed to create a barrier. But it's obviously like a white cream there on her face. And then when it dries, it kind of gets crusty. And but there are people that love this. It's called Clay Shield Mask. Yeah, people love this, and I think, you know, like on a short-haired dog, maybe a Samoyed or something, I think it might be great for that. But, you know, get it and try it. Okay, so let's see. What else can you use? Oh, if you don't have cornflower hydrosol hanging around the house, just throw a little aloe juice in there, if you have that. Otherwise, just brew your chamomile tea and add your colloidal silver. And if you don't have any colloidal silver, just brew some chamomile tea. Really, what you want to do is just get in the habit of cleaning under there twice a day, drying it afterward, and then put a little cornstarch on, and you're going to be good. But the other things that I'm telling you to add will do an even better job, and, you know, all of that. Okay, so that's it for this video, my friends. As always, thanks for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video or learned anything, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my new channel, because I load weekly content on holistic dog care. All right? Now go play with your dog. Bye, everybody.